Good afternoon, everybody. It's Delina with another episode of Conversations with Delina. And today I wanted to speak about the topic, don't oversleep on your dreams. But the real topic is miracles. So, hello, Giantster, Bonster. Welcome to another Conversations of Delina. And so, with further ado, let's get into it. Got my notes. All right. So, this is going to be a two-part series because it's kind of lengthy, so I can't do it today. And I can't do it all in one sitting, so I'll pick up, the continuation of it tomorrow. But let's get started. So, miracles. Miracles are a highly improbable or extraordinary event, development or accomplishment that brings very welcomed consequences, or amazing products or achievement or outstanding outcomes of something. A surprising and welcome event that is not explicable by natural or scientific laws, and therefore is considered to be the work of divine agency. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. I expect miracles and I get miracles. Miracles occur naturally as the expression of love. The real miracle is the love that inspires them. Everything that comes from love is a miracle. So the miracle is in the love that you have to show and live in to get the miracle. Everything that comes from love is a miracle. You don't love yourself if you don't love yourself enough to hold yourself accountable, to wake up early, to care about your self-growth. You can't give off the vibration that you love yourself if you don't. In order to show yourself, getting tongue twisted here. In order to show true love to yourself, you have to hold yourself accountable to what you said you were going to do. The morning routine is so key because you are showing that you truly love yourself. So if you wake up every rising and before you get on the mornings with your routine, if you wake up every rising and before you get on with your mornings, you have to have that routine set in place. You stick with it. That routine shows you who you can go ahead and start striving towards, that person that you want to become. It holds you accountable to something. So we have to move forward. We have to get on that frequency so we can emit the vibrations to get back our blessings from the universe. So, sleep is great, but sleep is the closest thing to death. Nothing is better than loving yourself. The only way you can truly love others is if you love yourself. We can't give something we don't have. So if you have love, you can give love. If you haven't had the breakthrough and you haven't been showing enough love to God, to your family, to your teens, to your significant others, to strangers, the two strongest emotions are love and gratitude. So pass it around. Be infectious with it. Allow it to be contagious and infect others. Love is the greatest emotion. And being grateful is another high frequency word. There's nothing more powerful than the two. Gratitude and love. There's nothing more powerful than that. It puts you right up there in alignment with God's expectations of you. I mean, again, if you believe in that, but I mean, even for your universal blessings, however you believe, it's needed. the gratitude and the love, it's needed. They go hand in hand. And you can expect miracles to happen if you put yourself on that path. You put your mindset on that path, regardless. Even the losses in life are lessons. And we need to be grateful for them, because we can't grow if we don't take a loss here and there. Because we're not learning anything if we don't. If success is what you want, expect to fail several times. But you learn through those failures. Those failures are what's going to get you to the next level. Because now you have something to work from, something to grow from, something to understand. Okay, I tried it this way. Let's try it this way. Let's do things a little different. You know? Let's just, throw caution to the wind, and let's go out here and let's accomplish our goals. It's really all, you know what I'm saying, we can do. We're here for a reason. Let's find that purpose. Let's execute the plan. Let's run the play. It's nothing else to do but that. Don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. I just had to say that. Anyways, yeah. We're all miracles because God loved the world. When I hit the new level in my life, it made me reflect on all the love that I gave out. I mean, I took some serious hits, but I stayed humble. I stayed walking in my path. I stayed forgiving even the wrong people. And the same things would happen to me over and over again, messing with the wrong people. But I didn't let that change me to a point where it made me bitter. I let that change me to where it made me better. It gave me more of an outlook on the type of people I've been dealing with, and who does not deserve the new me, or me, period. So that's how the new me became who she is. And I'm sorry if it offends people that I'm not going to allow you to run all over me again. I'm sorry if it offends you that you can't treat me the way you were used to treating me. I don't like being angry. I don't like being frustrated. I don't like being stressed. I don't like being confrontational. I don't like being violent. I don't like being none of those things. All of those things I was. I don't like those things. And I don't like to be around people that put me in the environment to be those things. I'm just not with it anymore. It's just not me. It's not conducive. It's not beneficial in any kind of way. It's a force, entity that I just no longer want to be a part of. I feel better now that I'm at peace. I feel so much more, and I feel so rewarded now that I'm walking in my purpose. I have fell in love with the process of growing and being able to come out here and speak to the people about it. I'm still learning as I'm doing this. I'm learning how to say things now and be honest about it. I at first, it was a little bit of, me holding myself back, but I go to bed every night like, what can I say, and I just need a guide to kind of get me on that path, because I like to talk. I do. I love to talk, but I'm not going to keep you guys a long time, ever. But I think it's really good to just kind of hear, somebody who's actually been through the same walk of life, or someone you can relate to, somebody who's willing to come out here and share their journey. And that's what I want to do. So, you know, I started witnessing miracles happening in my life. And my third eye, you know, I remember when my third eye, I don't know if a lot of people believe in this, but I do. But I felt when my third eye was opening. And then I thought at that time, okay, I'm there. But no, it was opening. It hadn't opened all the way. Now I know, and I can identify, because I may have dreams of things that come to me in my dreams. I may speak things. That's why I'm very careful about the things that I say now, the company I keep, because a lot of the things that I speak have came to fruition. A lot of so I have to protect my energy. I have to protect my thoughts. Now that this thing is open, I have to protect my thoughts. So, get on that frequency, because miracles do happen. The universe is blessing, but it doesn't know the difference between good and bad. Whatever is your energy level, your frequency you're putting out there, that's what you're going to get back. It doesn't distinguish between good and bad. Like our subconscious mind, what you take in during the day, all of the stuff in a day, you got to go to bed and get refocused. So you got to feed that subconscious mind some positive affirmations. You got to feed that subconscious mind, you know, seeds of good harvest, because that's what we become. That's what gets embedded into us subconsciously. And then we wake up and we are a product of what we have absorbed. What we have allowed to come inside of our mind. We are going to become a product of that. That's going to be our reality. So make sure that you're speaking the life that you want into existence. Words cast spells. That's why they call them spelling. Words cast spells. So you got to be careful about what you say and how you say it. Because you're going to be the one living that reality. Protect your energy, people. The stuff is real. The stuff is real. And I'm happy I know now versus never knowing. Because growing up, I remember being a happy, young, spirited person, you know, innocent, green to everything. And then getting around people, starting to understand my environments that I was in, whether it was home, friends, school, whatever. You know, that's when I started getting exposed to things that, you know, taught me to be limited, taught me to be poisoned, intoxicated with other people's thoughts. I wish I had known this stuff back then. And I know a lot of this stuff was in the Bible, but unless you have somebody there to really explain the Bible to you, break it down in layman terms, you know, you'll be lost. But when I'm hearing this stuff now in plain English, when I'm hearing this stuff now, it's like the light bulb just turns on, and it's just like, that makes so much sense. But now that I know the Bible, because I know what I know about the Bible, a lot of the stuff is in there. But because it's the way, you know, the Bible speaks to us, it was not, it just was not, everything wasn't registering the way it should have been. So I'm better I know now than to have left this earth not knowing at all. So, I mean, learn this stuff, read your books, put it together with God's word, wake your mind up. Elevate your mind, Craig. You know, get it together. That's all. So, you don't know how many times I asked God for something, and he spoke to me in other realities and through books and through other people. You know, he started showing me things, but this is how I knew my third eye was open, because I started seeing things that I was asking God for, bring them into opportunities for me. And it was probably about 4 years ago, maybe even 5, I asked him, what is my purpose? And eventually, you know, when I stopped and I just was quiet, I had to separate myself just to understand what he was trying to tell me. And he's not done with me. He is not done with me. He comes to me now and he speaks to my spirit. He shows up in my dreams. He shows up through social media. He shows up through other people. He's showing me in which the way I should walk. And this is me. This is just being me, my authentic self, totally transparent with you guys. And as I get more acclimated with what I'm doing, I'm going to get on here and I'm going to probably be too real. I'm just going with it. I'm just going with it. So if it comes to my mind, I'm going to bring it to you. So we have to have an understanding that miracles are natural. When they don't occur, something has gone wrong. Okay? Something has gone wrong. It could be lack of love. The majority of the time when something has gone wrong, it all starts with you first. You're not aligned. You're not connected. If a miracle hadn't happened for you, it's because you're not connected. That's what I was talking about. You know, it's easier said than actually done. But it's 90% of your way to success is the spiritual work. And then the rest is action. You gotta have faith. You gotta believe. Ask and you'll receive. But you have to believe that this stuff is real. And I can say that it is. We just have a different way of understanding things. People don't know to separate. People think they got to separate God from the universe. It's all about what you believe, how you believe, where your frequency levels are, where your vibrations are emitting out here to the universe. Me, God is the universe. That's how I believe. So when I pray, you know, to God of the universe. I say to God of the universe, or I may even say his name, Jehovah, God of the universe, you know, because this is his world. This is his world. So I want to make sure he hear me. I just, you know, that's just me. So, you know, I've had miracles happen for me even this year. So I know I'm doing something right. I know I'm doing something right. And I'm grateful. Even if it's not what I thought what it should be or how it should be played out, I'm still grateful because it's more than what I started with. Or I know that God is hearing me and that he's answering me. I know that. And that's a miracle to me. It's a blessing. Thank you. I wake up every day talking about what I'm grateful for. Every day. I talk about where I'm going in life being already part of my life. I'm already in my big mansion. I'm already with my baby white tiger. I know people think I'm crazy for wanting a baby white tiger, but I want a baby white tiger. In a, you know, maybe in a petting zoo or something, But as a baby, I wouldn't mind him being on my property. You know, I want a blue and white Bugatti. I do. I want a #1 selling podcast. I want a book. I want to write books. I want to do all these things. I want to sell out motivational speaking events. These are the things I want to, travel worldwide. So I want to perfect my craft. I want to become somebody really influential. I've been through a lot. And I think a lot of people can attest to my journey when, I started really coming out here swinging my bat. Letting you know what I'm saying? You're not alone. I'm a single mom with 4 children, 2 grandkids. Yes, I'm a grandmother. And I love them to death. I love them to death. My life is peaceful. I'm able to watch for the last 3 years, I have been able to just be at home and watch my daughter go through her milestones. She's 4 now. And my granddaughter and my grandson go through their milestones. I have been able to be here to watch my kids grow into little people, from babies to little people, and my children personally into grown men. I have 4 boys and 1 daughter, 2 grandkids, a girl and a boy. And I love being here with them, but I can't be here broke. But I found my calling, and I'm gonna run this to the next level. So, moving on. There's more miracles that will be coming. More miracles, more quantum leaps, more breakthroughs. Miracles aren't something that has to happen in one day or in 1 week. It can be something that happens at any time. It all depends on what you're looking for and what you desire. If they're not happening, it's because something has gone wrong. Again, I've come to the inner standing a bit ago. I love that. Nothing that's affected is because of something you didn't cause. Miracles are everyone's right. But purification is necessary. Purification is the process of making something actually spiritually clean. Like in the Bible, where you have to forgive before you can ask for forgiveness. It's like the soil. I say with the soil, you have to get rid of all the things in the soil that's not benefiting you. We have to go through a purification process before we can receive our miracles. You can't place a healthy seed in unhealthy soil. It's not going to grow. It won't grow. So, it must be cleansed in the physical and in the spiritual world. You can't receive miracles if you're not locked in or connected to the source. It's not going to happen. Some of us have too many traumas, too many past experiences of those who did us wrong. Some of us aren't mentally. Let me rephrase that. That came out wrong. Some of us are not there mentally. It's something there that's holding us back because we have all this trauma, envy, bad energy inside of us. That God can't give you a blessing when you look like a disaster. He can't work in chaos and confusion. So we got to clean that up. Can't be touching the unclean thing if you want his blessings. Let it go. Get your mind right. Cleanse yourself. Clean yourself up. You gotta look at this stuff like if you went out there and you was running a marathon for hours in the hot sun or playing in the dirt, I mean, I know a lot of us are adults, but I mean, there's things that people do in the dirt. You could be digging up in the dirt. Who knows? I mean, planting stuff in the dirt. What you gonna do? You gonna go clean yourself off? Hopefully. Hopefully. You gotta look at it like that. I'm out here in this world. This world has a lot of unclean things in it, a lot of stuff I see, a lot of stuff I take in. I have to cleanse myself every day. I got to go through exterior cleansing and an inner standing cleansing. I got to be clean on the in and the outside. My mind got to get right. It's just too much that we take in from other people's energy and our own. Why would you want to go to bed with that on you at the end of your day? So instead of, watching that good movie, read a good book, pray, meditate, affirm. You have your morning affirmations, have your nighttime affirmations. Say these things before you go to sleep, how you want your day to be tomorrow, how you want to wake up tomorrow. Go to sleep with that so you can wake up that person tomorrow. It's a struggle, but they say it takes about 21 days to retrain the mind. You can give it 21 days. You definitely can give it 20. So, that's all for the vessel so the Holy Spirit may dwell within. This could be a 3-part series. It's pretty long, but it's valuable information. So I really want to say thank you for lending me your ears. Hopefully you'll share this video. I'm very, very grateful that you guys allow me to come on here. I haven't received any negative feedback yet, and I'm just really very thankful to you all for that, because like I've said in so many videos before, I'm here for you guys. I just want what's best for all of us. And I don't even have to know you to want that, but I do. And I mean, if there's people out there that can't accept that, I'm sorry, but there are people out there that appreciates that. And those are the people I show up for. So with that said, have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay blessed. Be blessed. I love you, and so does God. Mwah. Bye-bye. Hi, everybody. It's Delina again with another episode of